Hey guys, Btoach here, back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Zowie U2. Before we get into the video, I would just like to say that this mouse was sent out to me by Zowie, but that is not going to affect what I have to say in this review. These are going to be 100% my own words. So let's get into the video. Alrighty guys, so here we have the mouse. This is the Zowie U2. It's a little dirty right now. I can say this thing is a fingerprint magnet. But before we get into the coding and about the mouse, let's take a look at the box. So you get the box here, pretty thick boy. It is a pretty big box for a mouse, but you do get quite the amount of things in here. So you do have the tray for the mouse, get some instructions, some extra skates, which is very nice to see. Some like warranty, I guess. Yeah, it's a warranty card. You get the dongle down here, which I believe for they include this for like traveling, right? It's an esports centered mouse, so they use this. They have the dongle here for a more travel focused setup. You do get two cables included with this mouse, which is nice. So you do get this braided cable, which I believe is just for if you want to play while you're charging. It is quite nice. Honestly, it's one of the nicer cables. It's quite flexible, very usable with a mouse bungee. In my opinion, it's better than the Pulsar cables. This is the Crazy Light cable, and it's more flexible than that, in my opinion. This is the dock here, the charging dock, and the enhanced receiving dock. As you can see, it says enhanced receiver. I'm going to get some B-roll shots for you guys, so you guys will see a more up-close picture of these. But that's the dock there. You do have the pins for the charge. I can show you guys how that works. You have the pins on the bottom of the mouse, and it just kind of locks into place there, and you can see that it's charging. So that's quite cool that that's a feature. You can just place your mouse there at the end of your gaming session, and you know that you're gonna have a full charge the next time you come to it. The other cable you get in the box is just a rubber cable. This is an empty cable box. This is just a rubber cable. Now, I don't know why I'd use this over the braided cable or the paracord cable. I don't see a use case for this. If somebody can comment what they would use this for over the other cable, I'm not sure. Maybe you just have a desk setup and a travel setup. That can make sense to me. This being more of a travel focus because you're not going to be charging as much, I would assume, at LANs. And if you are charging, you're most likely going to be charging in between games or whatever like that, something like that. But yeah, that's what you get included in the box. Good amount of goodies. You do get those extra skates, which is very nice to see if you ever want to change the dots and then you get sick of dots or they just don't feel how you want them to feel. You can change back to the pad skates, and you do get those included ones in the package here, which is very nice. So more on the mouse here. I would say the shape reminds me of a GPX most. The hump is definitely, in my opinion, a little further back. If you guys can see, like I said, I'm going to get some B-roll shots. The coating is it's nice, it's grippy. It's definitely pretty good. Like, it's definitely not bad. Right? You can see there it's quite sticky, but as you can see, it does pick up a lot of sweat stains and stuff like that. So if that's something you're not a fan of, I would definitely suggest either, I believe the white version's coming out soon. I would suggest waiting for that, or just don't get this mouse, in my opinion. I just, like, as you can see, I do get really sweaty hands at this time of year. It is very humid in Toronto right now. It is September, late September. We do get these hot, humid days this time of year. So that could be a contributor to it, but I can definitely show you in my use case that the sweat stains do show up. You can see it on the side here as well. But more talking about the mouse, the build quality is immaculate. I mean, like, it's Zowie build quality. They've been building mice now for a very long time, and they've been building very solid mice now for a very long time. A lot of people's concern with Zowie mice is their weights, but I think with the trade-off of this thing being basically a brick, I think the weight is just something that you can look past. And to be honest, it's not even that heavy. It's actually quite well. It weighs, in my opinion, the perfect weight for what this mouse is. It's quite balanced. It's a little heavy towards the front, but you do have the charging magnets up here, so that could be the contributor to that. But overall, it does feel very solid when you're playing with it. It feels the weight balance is very on point. It doesn't feel front heavy or back heavy while playing with it. Just only while picking it up you can feel that difference. The side buttons here, they're very big. I like them. I'm a very big fan of them. They do have this glossy finish to them, which gives you a little bit more grip, in my opinion. That's what I find when like I said, with my sweatier hands, it grips a little bit better to it. And they're in a really good placement for my grip style with this mouse. All right, so the comparison between this and the GPX, I would definitely say this is a favorite of mine over the GPX. Like I mentioned before, the hump, in my opinion, is a little bit more back focused on this mouse, which allows it to be a little bit more comfortable in the hand while gaming. The comfort grooves on the side are definitely more pronounced, with the left side being more pronounced than the right under the side buttons, which allows your thumb to have a nice just position to feel nice and locked in right under the clicks, which is very nice. Dropping my mouse here. With the main clicks, you do get a deeper groove as well, which is very nice. So your fingers do have a more general place to sit than something like the GPX, where you can just kind of like place it wherever, and the mouse just allows you to do that. With this, you get more of a locked in feeling with the groove here. The main clicks are very nice. You get very, very little wobble. Basically no pre-travel. Let me show my mouse off so I can click. Basically no pre-travel. Little bit of post-travel, but you don't feel that post-travel in game, so it's just something that's not something that I can't complain about. The scroll wheel, it's very good here. Has nice pronounced steps. Performs perfectly in game. Looking around the mouse here, you do get your onboard controls, DPI, polling rate, on and off switch. You have your receiver to the right and your dongle to the left, which is very nice that you can just switch from that very easily. There's no connecting or reconnecting to the different dongles, which is very, very nice. As I mentioned before, you do get the charging magnets. As you can see though at the top there. Looking on the side of the mouse, you get a BenQ logo here. Nothing on this side. As you can see, very, very, this coating attracts the sweat very, very nicely. You get this little red piece of plastic at the front. I think that's a nice touch, just a little added piece of color. Very nice touch in my opinion. USB-C charging. It's the standard. So, like to see that. But altogether, I would definitely give this mouse a thumbs up. If you're somebody that's looking for a medium to large size mouse, but on the smaller size of medium to large size mice, I would definitely say go take a look at this. I do believe that the Zowie does have a sale on the YouTube right now. I should have a link for you guys in the description of the video. It's not an affiliate link, so I'm not getting paid for it, anything like that. It's just a link that Zowie provided me straight to the YouTube. And I believe that link is the sale link. So you guys should be able to pick up this mouse for a pretty sweet deal. I believe, I want to say it's like 120 Canadian right now, which is, in my opinion, that's a good deal. It's 120 bucks for a brick of a mouse that performs very well. You're not getting, with the regular U2, you're not getting 4K, You do have to get the DW, but with 1K, it performs perfectly fine. You're not going to really notice a difference. It's more just on paper, you are getting lower latencies with 4K, but you're not going to notice a difference. And this is going to perform just as well as the 4K one, in my opinion. If you're a good player, you're a good player. If you can shoot straight, you can shoot straight. That's how I see it. Most of the people that you're gonna encounter online don't even have a good enough monitor to see to use the polling rates that they're using. So it's just um, it's just pointless in my opinion. For how much this mouse cost at 1K, I would say it's 100% worth it, and I would say it's a pickup for me. Even though that I did get this mouse provided to me, I would definitely say that I would spend my money on this mouse. I was going to spend my money on this mouse, but then Zowie did reach out to me, offering to send me some stuff, and I said, okay, I guess I'm not going to buy a Zowie mouse. So it was on my list of pickups, whether it was the U2 or one of their other offerings. It was definitely something on my list to pick up. So I would definitely give this a thumbs up, and I've definitely suggested to you guys. But yeah, guys, thank you guys very much for coming to watch the review today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Alright guys, before I actually end off the video here, I just want to show you guys something that Zowie has up on their website. So this is a tool slash quiz, as they name it, to help you find their, like, whatever the perfect shape they offer is for you. So let's just go through the quiz quickly and just show you guys what it's all about. So the first question asks, what games do you prefer? Let's just say Valorant. I prefer a symmetrical design. So now there's a few different options here of how you grip your mouse. I'm like this guy right here. You guys, when you guys take the quiz, you guys can take your time, read through each of these, and figure out what one most suits you. I would say this right here suits me the most. What mouse am I currently using? Currently recording this clip with OP1 W4K. Right here. Am I looking for smaller, keep, or bigger? Let's go keep. I like the size of this mouse currently. My hands are, yeah, 20. That makes sense. 17 to 20. It's 18. So what they are suggesting me is the Zowie FK2 DW. I have used this shape back in the day, and I can say that this was a shape that I did enjoy back in the day, so it did give me a good suggestion to what I would prefer. I think this is a good tool for you guys to use. I think you guys should check it out. I'm gonna link it in the description of the video. Like I said already, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys found this piece of information helpful. Thank you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video.